Welcome to Council Action. My name is Elizabeth Couts. I'm the mayor of the city of Burnsville. Council Action is a summary of the council's meeting on Tuesday, October 18th at 2016. The meeting was called to order at 6:30 p.m. We begin our meetings with a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. And then we move on to our announcements, and we had one proclamation. Our announcements have to do with all of our upcoming meetings. Council meetings are scheduled. Now, the first meeting in November is going to be on a Monday because Tuesday, November 8th is Election Day, and it is against the law for us to hold public meetings during elections. So the first meeting of November is going to be Monday, November 7th at 6:30 p.m. The next meeting is Tuesday, November 22nd at 6:30 p.m. We have work sessions scheduled for Tuesday, October 25th at 6:30 p.m. and Tuesday, November 15th at 6:30 p.m. And then we have the city manager's mid-year review, and it's a closed session, and that will be Wednesday, November 16th at 5 p.m. in Conference Room BC. And then we're in the throes of budgets. And here's the schedule for our budget meetings. Department budget presentations, Tuesday, October 25th at 6:30 p.m. Then we have our first budget work session on Tuesday, November 15th at 6:30 p.m. And then the next budget work session on Tuesday, November 29th at 6:30 p.m. And then we adopt the budget and the levy on Tuesday, December 6th at 6:30 p.m. Everyone is invited to speak at our budget work sessions, and I'm happy to recognize you if you wish to speak. Then we had one proclamation, and that was for Make a Difference Day. And then we had presentations of our Community Builders Award, and I'm going to ask you to please tune into the City Council meeting and see all of the recipients of our Community Builders Award. There were 10 recipients, and they have done wonderful things to make a difference in our community. We are blessed to be living in a community where people care, have compassion, and love our community, and they show it with the many acts of kindness that they portray and help the people in the community and the community as a whole. So please tune into the City Council meeting and learn about these wonderful community builders. We then move on to citizens' comments. No one appeared before the City Council to speak to any items. And there were no emergency items to be added to the agenda. And then we move on to the consent agenda. On the consent agenda, we approved all of the minutes of our past meetings. We also approved claims listing. And C, we approved the resolution to award the sale of general obligation GO improvement and utility revenue bonds. Members of the community, we received the rating again from the bond agencies, and we held strong on our AAA bond rating, and the sale of our bonds were only in 1.7%. So great rates, and that is because we have strong financial management and strong bond ratings, a AAA bond rating. And then we also approved the resolution accepting the donations and grants to the city. We approved the multi-year health plan agreement with Health Partners for 2017 to 2018 calendar year. And we approved the joint powers agreement allowing Lakeville to join the Burnsville, Egan, and Apple Valley in the Dakota Valley Recycling joint powers. We also approved the resolution supporting Dakota County's 2017-2021 Capital Improvement Program. Please tune into the City Council meeting and hear. I pulled this item to have our Public Works Director speak to this item with regard to the county's capital improvement plan. This has to do with some of the signal lights and the intersection changes. So in 2017, it's only the plans, and then the replacement of the signal lights or any of the changes to those intersections will be coming in 18 or 19. And there are other things with regard to CTIB and the new bus terminus in the heart of the city, and on 5 for the Orange Line. Those are in there too. So please tune in and hear our Public Works Director speak to this item, so that it was mostly for edification of our citizens in Burnsville about the county's capital improvement plan. H, we approve a senior and military deferral for street project special assessments, and we authorized and approved the Alamagnet Park dugout repair project. We approved the application for Independent School District 196 for a PUD amendment for a building addition at Echo Park Elementary School located at 14100 County Road 11. We approved the Plan Unit Development Amendment. We adopted the findings of fact and the ordinance. We also approved the application for the City of Burnsville to consider an amendment to City Code Title 10, zoning, and this is Chapter 23, Special Requirements, and Chapter 26A for a GIM Gateway Industrial Medium District. And this is to allow sports performance training centers as an interim use permit within the GIM zoning district. And that was the end of the consent agenda, and there were no items on the regular agenda, nothing in miscellaneous, and the meeting was then adjourned. Council action replays at 6 a.m. and noon, 6 p.m. and midnight, and City Council meetings replay at various times on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I encourage you to watch the following to see how you can view past meetings and current meetings via the internet at www.burnsville.org. I'm Elizabeth Kautz, Mayor of the City of Burnsville. Thank you for joining me, and continue to make a difference.